What about Hutch?
You can try.
Hey,
Once you become the sheriff, right? You can make these changes.
What up?
hey, speaking of sheriff, I think they want you in the captain's office. They're all ready
Wish
for
me
your
luck,
interview.
boys.
Good luck,
Good luck,
Wrangler.
Wrangler. You
Break a
got
leg.
this.
Win. You better win.
Hutch equal radio? Kinda.
If he wins, Divine Equal will be
Kinda, right? Yeah, dress for the job you want, chat. Not the job that you have. You gotta... Bitch.
Or 50, ready check?
10-2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said she wanted to be an FTO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 50, I made a card.
Yeah, she was here for an FTO interview.
Oh, fuck. Is that the mayor?
You're damn right it is, mister. If she was selling meth, I'd believe it. Go for 238.
They're going to be on the
Well, to be fair, the only reason I said that was because it's how I truly felt.
Wrangler, what happened? Did you cut your hair?
I have a hat on.
Well, Mr. Wrangler, we're just waiting for Kale to finish his poop.
Actually, this is good that the mayor's here. There's something I want to talk to you about, but we can just do that now.
I'm sure there is. Go ahead.
Okay, why do you never wear socks?
What?
Do
What
your
type of
feet blister?
They're the type where you like the socks where they're specifically
Ballerina
for slip-
socks.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so that they don't show.
So you're a ballerina.
No, I'm just wearing those
Lloyd, how you
type of
doing today?
shoes.
Who is this? Is it Bring Your Daughter to Work Day? Who is this woman? Who's this girl
This is
next to you?
Nancy. What? I don't have
Yeah,
a daughter.
I'm a dispatcher, and I'm here to give
Oh, hey,
pointers
Nancy.
to Andrews about your interview.
She's
All
got a lot
right,
of
there
questions.
actually
She
is
takes some
something
notes.
I did want to talk to you about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
First, so if you want to just wait in the bullpen.
I don't think there's a word for it yet. You could call it the Andy decree or something. But the Alta Street projects are a very high crime, high traffic, high probability problem area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and also it's all government paid. No one there is paying rent. So I think anyone on the property should be subject to a frisk at any time.
No.
Why no? Why do you not care about people being murdered?
What? That's quite a leap, don't you think, Mr. Wrangler?
Well, if we could do this, then we could stop murders.
If you could just frisk anyone and everyone at the apartments, even if they're just waking up, going about their day.
Going about their day about to murder.
No, that's
Going on
what?
to murder. Oh boy, can't wait to murder today. Thank God that we have such a pushover for a mayor, so I can do this.
If I were a pushover, I would just give you whatever you want, Wrangler.
Okay. You're a pushover for criminals because you have lackeys and goons. So you need them. You weaponize your goons. You know what you. I know what you do.
I weaponize them.
I know
No,
what
you
you do.
don't.
You might
I
have
don't do
everyone else
anything.
fooled with this shit, but I am on to you. You are doing things to make it easier for your goons to do whatever the fuck they're doing.
Like what?
I don't know, but when I do find out, I'm
You
putting
just
it
said
on you.
know.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
on to
sure
what
you'll
you're
put
doing.
it on me, whether I did it or not.
And I'm pretty sure that you sold that meth to Speedy. So
Wrangler,
Where would I
Wrangler,
get meth?
Wrangler,
I don't
this
know,
is
your
your
goons?
your partner speaking, your PR partner. You should stop.
listen.
Amen.
How do you think this interview is going?
Bad. Yeah, bad.
Listen, Mayor. You need a sheriff. You need a sheriff that is
Sharif?
willing
That's
to
so
put the heat on you.
long.
That way you don't get sloppy. See, me being on your ass will make you a better criminal. Because I'm gonna
I'm
be
not a
honest. Well, you slip
Other than
slip
the
up
one
sometimes.
charge, I'm not a criminal.
Sometimes you slip up.
Not one time.
Yeah, you
That's it.
slipped up. That's all it'll take.
Yes.
Imagine what I catch you doing next time. How bad it'll be.
How bad you'll twist it, you mean?
I'm gonna twist you. You're gonna get twisted.
You are not gonna fucking twist me because I'm
You're
gonna
gonna get
bop it. You
twisted.
understand?
Wrangler,
I'm gonna
don't
twist you.
threaten the
I'm gonna
mayor.
twist you and spin you.
Wrangler,
Bop you,
I'm
Wrangler!
gonna spin you. I'm gonna spin it.
What? You're gonna spin? No.
I'm gonna
Wrangler.
twist and spin.
I'm gonna drop this line.
Why are you eating, Martel?
Because I'm not gonna
Chick-fil-A.
pull you, but I will fucking bop you.
Where's Andrews?
He's probably trying to find Soze.
No, I think he's just making you wait because you made him wait. So now he's making you wait.
It's also
That's fair.
possible. There
Hey.
he is.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Fuck!
The fuck?
sir.
God damn it! There goes $600.
Did you just?
Just drop some spike strips over here.
Yeah, I was. God damn it! God damn it!
Nice one.
Is this a test? I don't know what to do if this is a test. Do I
That's
throw
what
the
you
mayor into
determine
him?
if it's a test. Huh?
Damn. Doesn't
doing
even
the
know what to
mayor?
do.
How's it going,
What's with you
sir?
and the mayor? It's going well, man.
The mayor said that she's gonna pull me.
Because he accused me of selling meth.
You did what?
I didn't accuse her of selling meth. There was a court case yesterday, and and Speedy said that she got the meth from her, basically. He basically said that.
No, he did not.
He
didn't say
implied
that
it.
at all.
He implied it.
He did not say that whatsoever.
Yes, it was implied heavily.
You are a lying piece of garbage.
He said he had all this meth on him, and pretty much the only person he'd seen was the mayor and her lackeys, her goons, the mayoral goons.
You missing the part where he left?
Hey,
With
Wrangler,
meth?
have you ever tried
Oh
maybe
my God.
working with the mayor?
I did.
and
I just
not
proposed her
trying
my
to-
new idea, and she didn't like
trying
it.
to
She said I
hammer
was
up and
stupid,
shit?
He
and
asked me to
that I should
frisk.
be pulled into a fire.
He said we should allow them to frisk literally everyone at the apartments
We
on the
should.
property at any time that they
It's
want to.
government property. They don't pay rent. It's a high problem crime area. We should.
What do we ask? What are you asking to do?
I think we should be able to frisk anyone at the apartment for any reason.
Why are we doing that?
You're not.
We're not gonna do that because the
No,
mayor
but
said
why
no.
would you propose that though?
It's a high problem area. It's a high crime area. It's gang infested, and it's all government housing. They're not paying to live there.
Does that fall under
Wrangler, you could literally find. You just named reasonable suspicion just now.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
Why don't you
Andrews.
just investigate?
Never mind. No, never mind, Mayor.
I'm sure nothing bad is going to come from this, Andrews.
Hey guys,
yeah.
what's up?
All right, are you you ready, Kale?
Fuck up in a Wranglers hair. Wasn't it more blonde before? It's turned all red and shit. You okay?
It's this hat. It's I don't know. This hat was like $20, and then it's like all this shit falls off of it. This dust.
How does my voice sound, by the way? Am I
Sound
You
good,
sound
Nancy.
like Nancy.
All right. Appreciate
Put my
you
fucking
joining
tennis
us.
racket back.
I appreciate you joining us, Mr. Wrangler,
Everyone-
for your interview.
Yes, sir.
I'll go with the first couple of questions, and Nancy or Kale and the mayor, you guys can jump in if you have any follow-up questions or any additional questions you have from yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Or do you want to go first, Kale?
Okay.
No, I'm
But,
asking you.
yeah, I mean, no, I'll go last. You guys go first because you probably get asked boring questions. We might as well end it on a banger. You know what I mean?
True.
That's a good point, sir.
I hate it when you do this. You know, I
Why don't
have
you
a
go
good
ahead
thing
and bore
going.
us
I
to
have
death
I have
with
a
your
fucking good
questions
thing
and
going.
we'll
Nancy,
end
was
it,
my
please.
line of questioning boring
My
earlier
questions are
today?
boring.
I'd
No,
rather
it was
I'd
great.
rather I'd rather
Don't,
end it on
don't
the boring
harass
ones.
me.
Great.
Just prove it.
I'd rather
Jesus
end it on the
fucking
boring ones
Christ.
because I'm
They're
all
not
jacked up
boring.
right now.
Being an asshole comes in and
Okay.
has no knowledge of anything and just starts talking shit because he doesn't want to jack off.
Jesus
I-
Christ. Why are you
He
so
wants to
upset?
start with the bangers. Maybe start with Soze.
Can I just? How many of these
The
questions
bang
are
is-
going to be boring? I need to know how to pace my coffee here.
Anyway, first question: do you know what role you are interviewing for today?
Sheriff of the BCSO.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Do you have any previous management history, sir?
Do I have previous management history? Yeah, I've had some partners that I consider underlings, honestly.
Okay.
I'm more in a commander position, and I sort of dictate what they do while I do investigative stuff. I was also kind of an FTO before, a little bit. Ooh, I've also worked with multiple CIs, like a lot. So I've managed them. And I'm proud to say that only a couple of them have been killed.
Okay.
A couple, you could put a percentage to that.
If I had to...
How many survived?
Over 90%.
Okay, that's an A. Not bad.
Yeah. Also, in the courtrooms, in the court, I'm usually managing the DA's office and telling them what to say. And how to, you know, do their cases.
How's that working out for you?
It worked out good last night. We fucking jammed Speedy right up. I would say the big gotcha moment was what I told the DA to ask with Windsong.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, it was good.
Is that a drug trafficking one?
Yeah, that was the drug trafficking case.
Oh, good
But
job.
he didn't
Good
get
job on that.
trafficking.
No, but he did get felony possession with intent to distribute. He got fined 15 grand, and he had 10 grand on him. So we had him in the hole for 25 grand, and we got him off the street for 7 years. So whatever. It's a good case.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
You tell Divine about that?
No. Divine was at a bank robbery earlier, and then when I went to talk to him, he was giving out a speeding ticket.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure he knows. Okay.
And we got a bunch of meth off the street. I'm assuming the big drug trafficking case is going to end up being against the mayor, though, based off what we heard in the courtroom last night.
All right.
You had no reason to believe that I'm getting
Anyway,
meth, Wrangler!
next question here. I want you to imagine, although this is probably 100% true, that Kale Soze is a 3-year-old, and you need to describe your job as a sheriff. Can you do that for me?
Hey, little guy. Sorry about your parents and the fire. I've heard that group homes and that sort of stuff is a nice experience. We'll get you somewhere into the new family soon. Maybe they'll even have a puppy. I'm also sorry about your puppy, okay? So here we are at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, where I'm actually going to be at. I don't know why that place goes unused. Anyways, once we get all the cobwebs out of here, it's going to be much nicer, little boy. Would you like anything to drink? A chocolate milk, Red Bull, anything?
I'm a girl.
Oh, I'm sorry, little girl. Would you like a chocolate milk or a Red Bull?
Yes, Red Bull, please.
Okay. Here's a Red Bull for you. Is sugar free okay?
No.
Well, that's
I
what
like sugar.
Well, we have sugar free, okay? Look, so what I do is sheriff, basically.
Oh my God. This
No.
wasn't good for me.
You just killed a toddler.
Oh my
Keep going,
God.
Wrangler.
You just
I
killed
just
a
want to point out,
child.
Andrews, this is
And-
not the first time.
And what are you gonna do now, Wrangler?
Can we get
What do you mean it's not the
52s
first
at
time?
the sheriff
Please
in the
don't.
other room?
I've said too much.
Wait, hold on a second. Everyone
Help,
back up.
I'm
I'm very
dying.
good at toddler CPR. Breathe, you little bitch!
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
And boom,
Hey.
I saved a child's life. That's gonna look good in the papers.
After almost taking their life. So.
No, that would be on Red Bull, who I think is owned by Coca-Cola.
But you gave it to. Okay, anyway.
I didn't make that product.
I don't
No-
think it says on the container 3 years
Exactly.
plus, right?
It doesn't say anywhere on the container that toddlers can't have it. And yeah, sir, that's basically how it'd go down.
Okay. That was good. I like the role playing there. Very good. Very good.
Sure, sure.
All right. If you could choose one song to play every time you walked into a room for the rest of your life, what song would you choose and why?
Kiss from a Rose.
All right.
Demonstrate.
I'm going to need you to walk out of the room and walk in and represent that, please.
Can I explain why?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that song successfully invokes two emotional responses, one being a very sensual, sexy response, and the other being strong hero response because people associate it with Batman.
What?
Okay. Do you think of yourself as Batman?
I don't think of myself as Batman, but if other people wanted to, I wouldn't think that they're wrong to do that.
Okay. So you think you're like the hero of the city?
Got a Papa 13 at 10:37.
Is that a weakness or a strength?
Batman, I'm confused.
I am so confused about that as well.
It's from the Batman soundtrack. Baby, I can do it from a kiss from a rose on me. Ooh, the more of you I get, the stranger. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the on the
From
hand.
dispatch, we had a 911 report come in about burger shots.
How was that?
Vehicles being blown up. Can have you respond to that area?
And the whole time you're thinking about.
I think Martel did a better job. She's saying
You, I get the stranger.
I officially hate Batman more.
Well, that's not possible.
Hey. So that's your theme song, okay?
Right.
Is there any changes in the department standards you would like to change? If so, what and why?
Yep. I would like some. You know, I would like a few changes around here. Damn it. I think that
Sit on the
officers.
desk.
I think officers should get quotas, not mandatory quotas, optional quotas, and if they fill the quota that I set for that week, they get a slight bonus, maybe like $1,000 or something.
Okay, so an incentive
I
to
like
do...
that man. We need more goddamn tickets, Tony. Sorry about that. I'm very passionate with my high testosterone.
Since we're and since it's BCSO, maybe like you know, just an example, 1 week, I don't know, speeding tickets on the highway, something like that.
So you would locate an issue that is happening in the city and set a quota around it to incentivize officers to go handle that issue, and also building morale.
Exactly. I think more so it's pretty common that as a department, we kind of get tunnel vision on one issue while other issues sort of, you know, like when was the last time you saw someone pull out a boat? You know what I mean? Poaching out there is probably fucking horrible right now.
True.
So I think that something to incentivize, you know, maybe lesser issues.
Ain't nobody up there on those hunting grounds as usual. Goddamn rangers and sheriffs doing nothing.
Yeah, you got these four-wheelers for what? So Pinzone can pull up to a bank robbery?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. He's a fucking moron if I've ever seen one. That was Tony's pick, by the way. Tony authorized that.
You still want a 25?
I didn't author.
Yeah, come to the parking lot, the one above.
Anyway, moving on. Can you stop? Yes, please, Kale.
On the southern side of Mission
Respectfully, please.
Okay, I can stop
Can
now.
I ask a question?
Thank
I would
you.
also seriously like to speak with officers, and I gotta flush it out a bit, but some way to seriously promote officers to respond to 911 calls. I think that our response to 911 calls is embarrassing, while our response to bank robberies is always answered. But if someone calls and they're like, hey, there's a person with a gun murdering people at the apartments, half the time it goes unanswered. Honestly, I'm ashamed of that.
Yep, I'm also ashamed of
100%.
that. I've
I
heard
wish-
of a crew down there called the the cock block gang or something like that, and they've been
The cock
running rampant and-
blockers.
Yeah, the police are too pushy
The
to do something about
the
it.
block
The
cockers.
blocks. I got
block
attacked by the
cockers,
blocks
something like
last
that.
night. No police showed
Mhm.
up at all.
See,
I
right
apologize
there.
for
Yep.
that.
I couldn't
I
report
only
it till this
know
morning.
But a bank,
I only know one.
that sort of stuff happens. But a bank alarm goes up. Break, 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 break. All units are smart.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
You know,
That is true.
because
how come no one's breaking for shots fired at the
I can tell you
apartments?
why. I can tell you why. What is the difference in like the tone or the alert that you get on your MDW for a bank robbery and a 911 call?
Well,
Maybe
we should
that's-
tell dispatch to start
To have their own
ding-a-linging
tones and
that
shit. Yeah, yeah. Maybe
100%. No, I
Wow.
believe. Hopefully,
As a dispatcher, I do call people. I do call 911s, and I
Yeah,
usually
think
get
our
no
dispatchers
answer.
need to step
like-
up and scream on our
No,
on
you
our
guys
radio
need
and
to
but
break
it-
for
scream at
any
us.
sort of
Well,
shots
but I
fired.
get, I literally get no answer when I say, like, please be advised of the latest 911 about this,
Listen,
this, and that.
I'm gonna be honest
no
with you,
one says
ma'am.
anything.
Whenever you talk, it just blends in with society. It's like
Yeah, you
you're
gotta command it.
goddamn one of those Amazon boxes in the corner telling me what's happening. What do they
Also,
call
our
those
radio's
Like,
Amazon
should I-
boxes?
should I
My
start-
radio has been
should I-
broken.
Should
So,
I inspire
speaking
myself
of-
and you and just say, "Holy demon, cunt! We got
I
a
think
shots
think in
fired
the-
at the
and
apartments."
hopefully in the
Whoa.
future.
Whoa.
Hopefully in the future. Hopefully in the
Or
future.
you could just get a beep noise.
Oh my God.
Hopefully in the future. Hopefully in the future.
Hopefully
I'm
in the
listening,
future,
sir.
Tony. Go
Hopefully
ahead
in
and
the
speak us
future.
about the future.
I am not.
Hopefully in the future, instead of these text message 911 calls coming in, maybe the dispatcher can actually get a call and answer the phone.
Yeah. Why don't you just put your fucking phone number in the phone book and say, "Call
Yep.
me, dumb bitch."
They could do that.
Not
but
that that
I
really
don't
matters.
think. I think remember that because it's just so easy.
You know
all
what?
we need is like a button somebody can push as a cop and it makes a break alert. You know what
If
I mean?
I was elected sheriff, yes, if I was
Break.
elected sheriff,
Apartment shot.
one of the first things I would do, I would do the quotas because I think that's important. The next thing I would do is I would hire a new dispatcher that's just fucking insane. That is just a god dispatcher. That they got all the tones like beep beep beep. Break. This is happening. This is the description. Something like that. Just a maniac
Exactly.
dispatcher.
So
Yeah.
what if like the
That'd be so
dispatcher logged
awesome.
on duty, right, and their phone number was attached to 911?
Yeah,
and
our
anytime anybody-
dispatchers suck.
No, this is
agree,
nothing.
guys.
This is not
New
shitting on
dispatchers.
dispatchers. The dispatchers
Well,
do what
it's
they
I am
really
shitting on
difficult. It's
dispatchers.
really difficult to
I'm
do
not.
dispatch. It's really difficult to do dispatch when people that manage dispatch want us to act completely professional and be literal our words
Who
robots.
told you to
and-
do that? Who told you to do that?
Whoever told you to do that's a pussy.
I agree.
Also,
you to
there's people
scream
that
at me and
scream
tell me
at
what's going on.
dispatchers. I don't know.
Who's
People
screaming
have
at
a weird.
dispatchers?
There's
Wait,
people
wait,
that have a
whoa,
weird.
time out. Yeah, who's
Let me
screaming at
finish.
fucking
People have
dispatchers?
a weird like power thing with like if a dispatcher tries to break,
Clarkson.
cops are like, well, "You're not a cop." It's almost like you're not a cop. Why are you talking to me like this?
So
Well,
well,
dispatch
you
should
sit there
control
and
if we're
radio.
gonna
I
go
will
from
fist them.
if we're gonna go from an outside sense here, the dispatcher controls us. They
Yeah.
tell us literally
Yes.
where to go.
Well, you should tell officers that.
So
See, now listen to this. Turn on the radio. Listen to what this shit sounds like.
and exactly my sense. What did that sound like? That sounded like, here, look at me, pay attention to this, as opposed to if I dial
In
911.
progress in Chumash District. Units to handle, identify, and respond.
Look at
code
this.
3.
Everyone, everyone's comms get so fucking tight and just perfect. Look at this shit.
20276.
It is embarrassing.
Anyway,
I wish I
It's
could
an
hear it.
embarrassment.
76 from Polito.
It should be like
Thank
that
you,
for
for it.
for 911 calls. They're important. God damn it.
Is this
Anyway, but no, I agree.
How does a cop get shot by two men and they are here at PD?
That
But you're not understanding. But
Cool.
listen to the difference in the tones, though,
No one's even answered that call.
because
Give me
you
238.
get so many of those a day, right? You learn to drown that out, as opposed to that beep, 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 beep from a robbery.
Disregard, you dumb bitches.
see that point proven. There it is.
Haha, that was a test, idiots.
Yep. So that is one of the first things I would do was I would find a god dispatcher that let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, which one sounds more annoying? I mean, it just comes down to like
No,
what
I'm with
sounds
you,
more
but
annoying.
we
What's
could,
going to
we
take
could
your
easily
attention
have
from whatever you're doing.
a dispatch that has fucking
Of
you
course,
know, all that shit.
365, 76
100%.
release 1090.
All they
I like
need
it.
is a
So maybe-
beep
so-
system
Oh,
on their
365
headset.
card at
Yeah,
And they
that's all
can
they
do
need.
this.
But if we could take that and somebody dials 911 and they speak live person instead of text message.
Oh, that would be way easier. Like if somebody actually called, that would be way better than what we
Yeah,
have
I
right
agree,
now.
but I'm talking about.
Yeah,
See, I
then
don't
you
really
gotta
like to
get
get
off
into like.
radio, and it's a little
I don't like to
shittier,
get
you
into like what
know?
ifs.
No.
I'm talking about with what
Yeah.
we have, what we can do right now, and right now we could get someone, or we
Okay,
could. or
listen, we get
could
the
set up
fucking
need
idea.
more than
we
one
need
person
another
then.
question.
Anyway,
I'm sick of
okay.
yeah, let's
I'm
take
sorry.
Let's
No,
move
no,
on.
but he
We're
had
interview
that was,
second.
that was a good. I like that answer. Appreciate it, Wrangler.
Let me ask you a question, Wrangler.
Yes,
As the
Nancy.
sheriff, what do you think will be the biggest challenge for you?
I think the biggest challenge for me is the sheriff will probably be. Whoa.
Going to robberies.
No, not going to robberies. The biggest, well, initially the biggest issue is going to be trying to get on the same page as everyone with time zones and stuff, you know? That'll be difficult. I'll
What
probably
about
have
working
to.
with the mayor's office?
I have no problem working with you, Mayor. I respect you. As a matter of fact,
No,
we've had.
you don't.
I respect you. I just wish that you would turn your life around. That's all. I really see the potential in you.
Guess I've really failed by being a two-term mayor, huh?
Well, I mean, our city is populated with mostly criminals. It's no surprise that we would have a criminal elected as mayor. I mean, you know, like I said, Mayor, I like you, but, you know, you've demonstrated that what's most important to you is your goons that are, you know, convicted attempted murderers, and you choose to associate with them. And I do believe that you are a representation of the company that you keep, ma'am.
Hey, by the way, Mayor, can
Anyway.
we get money?
Anyway,
After-
moving right
after this
along.
short talk, can we get some
Moving
money?
right the fuck along. This is not a short talk. This is an interview, Martell.
I was just proving the point.
Anyway, next question here.
Yes.
If Hollywood made a movie about your life, who would you like to see play the lead role as you?
Ask me again.
I'd want to get someone where someone is like, ooh, shit, that guy, he's good. Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Oh shit, that guy is good.
See? Boom.
I don't think he'd pull it off.
I think he could pull it off. Or a Daniel
He's good
Day-Lewis.
at like
Daniel
emotional,
Day-Lewis.
you know, theatrics. I don't know about.
Joaquin
this
Phoenix or
guy.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Who the fuck is Daniel Day-Lewis? I
I
feel like I know him, but I need to see his face.
There Will Be Blood.
Let me have a look.
Gangs of New York. Come on.
How many alerts do we have to get for this? I feel like I got the hint.
Yeah, I think Daniel Day-Lewis could actually nail the role as me. Or
I have no
Maybe-
idea who the fuck that is. I saw his face. He looks like he's about 90 years old.
anyone from Big Mama's house.
So,
What?
Tyler Perry.
Sure, Tyler Perry. I don't think Tyler Perry was in Big Mama's house.
You sure?
So,
Was Tyler Perry in
Wrangler,
Big Mama's
I will-
house?
Wrangler, I would like you to look through your eyes directly at Trooper Andrews right now,
I
please,
don't think he was.
and answer me a question while you look at him directly in the eye.
Okay.
I would like you
Mark
to
Lawrence?
spell
Yeah, I didn't know
sheriff
if it was like
for
a young
me.
Tyler Perry type situation. Sheriff?
Yes.
Sheriff. Sharif.
All right, he got that better than Kyle Pratt. Congratulations.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle
Okay.
can't
Kyle
Couple
spell.
Pran spells shrift.
Wait, he missed the E. It wasn't even double R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spelled shrift. I know.
Haha, what an idiot.
All right, pass
What
the
a
literacy
stupid
test.
idiot.
All right, last
know,
question, and then we'll
Just to
move on
be
to
honest
Kale.
with everybody here, if you can read, that's probably a sign that you could still be a good cop.
I'm
Or
actually
spell.
offended.
Damn it.
Why are you
Anyway.
offended? That's weird. Can you not read?
Anyway, imagine you get stranded on an island after a plane crash. You're alone. The only items you have on you are the items on this desk here. Using the items in front of you.
I don't
describe
think
how
you
would
should
sur-
refer
would
to the
survive.
mayor as an item.
She's not on the desk, asshole.
Oh, okay. How do I survive?
Using
well,
the items on the desk here. Describe what you would use them for to survive.
I'd pick up the phone and I'd call the National Guard for help.
You know what? Out of everyone today, you're the only one that said they would try to make a phone call.
For
We've had-
real.
Really?
We've had
Raquel
everybody say
said
they're
that she would
gonna.
commit suicide.
There's also a radio
without
right
trying.
there. I'd probably, and if that didn't work, I'd use the radio.
Again. Well,
You
Kyle
were
said
the
he
only
would take
person.
he would take
Only
some
person.
twigs and make a bigger radio.
My
But
God,
you-
I
you're
was also
smart.
the one that ate the donuts.
Yep, Kyle said he would eat the donuts. Everybody said they'd use the pens for fishing.
What?
Somebody
How the
said
hell
they
would that
would pee
even
in the
work?
they'd pee in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Just pee in the water. Just pee in the ocean.
I mean, what did you say the question was when everything blew up but this island? Is that what you said?
No. So you're on an island stranded after a plane crash, but the only thing you had on you were these things that are on the desk here. Describe how you would use them to survive.
Well, the phone wouldn't fucking work, you
Yeah, the
stupid
phone and the
assholes. You're in a
radio.
fucking plane crash.
There's
Yeah,
a
I know
radio.
that. KO, I fucking know that. Everybody that said that, they would throw the phone in the ocean. Somebody said they'd eat the phone.
What?
There's a
Who
bag
said
of
they would
fucking
eat the
donuts
phone?
there. Nobody would eat the fucking donuts there.
Probably
Who's gonna eat
Tribble.
the phone.
It was Tribble, wasn't
Who's
it?
gonna eat
Yeah,
the
that
phone?
was Tribble. That was
Yeah.
Tribble.
I'd
feel like
read
my answer was better.
The American Law Institute and make sure that
That's
the
so
island I crashed on
long.
is knowing of the real law. That's what I do.
You could probably use the reflection of the picture to start a fire. I bet, like sort
Okay.
of like a magnifying glass. You could pop the glass out, use that to
Yep.
start a fire if you had to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Burn down the
Nice.
island and take it for yourself. Good idea.
Oh yeah, I'd use and then I'd use the lamp to like signal whatever is coming to save me.
Batman. Nice.
I don't remember
He's
he.
the actual- He is like a fishing
practical
bob.
suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, that's the end of my questions. Kale, Nancy, or
I have one. If you became sheriff, how would you improve relations between the police department and the DOJ?
I think that our biggest issue right now, and I think the biggest issue with police and the biggest frustration I see is kind of figuring out where the standard is. So I think a talk with myself and maybe a few other members, just to figure out what exactly is expected as far as the burden of proof goes from us in order to get convictions, and then get on the same page regarding that.
Thank you.
Nancy?
Alexa, do you have
Yeah.
questions?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right. You have a group of homeless men crossing a street, and
Run
there's a
'em over.
car coming at them. All right. You guess we'll run
No,
them
Every
no,
over.
no,
fucking
no,
cop
I'm-
talk about killing them. That's the first reaction.
No,
before
no,
you
no.
hear
Okay,
the
there's a car
question.
coming at him.
It's
Is it,
always to kill them.
Go ahead, continue it, and then I'll answer.
All right. You have a group of homeless men crossing the street. The car is coming at the homeless man at 180 kilometers an hour. You have to steer
How many-
it to
how
at a
fast
different
is that?
direction.
How fast
In
is
miles, it's like 120 miles.
Yeah, about 110.
Yeah. Well, and if you do change the direction, it's going to hit Kyle Prand. What would
Kyle
you
Pratt or
choose?
homeless people?
Or three homeless men.
Well, I would say that Kyle Pred and homeless people in the city are probably equally is deranged and homicidal. So I would say probably the homeless men. I would take out the homeless men because then there's only one.
To deal with.
Instead of
Good
3
answer.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And at least Pred has a badge that holds him back. I don't know. Pred, listen, if you're ever going to fire the guy, just make sure there's no, like, just please take his gun. Take his
Let
gun
us know,
before you
and
fire
we
him.
won't come to work the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, take his gun before you fire him, definitely. Make sure
All
you
right.
got that.
I'll put that in the observations.
I have one last question
You
here.
gotta do the friend question.
Who's your favorite officer?
My favorite officer is... My favorite officer?
Your favorite person to work with? I mean, it's not a loaded question. It's just like, who do you like?
My favorite officer is Chief Bobby because he is directly to blame for my last cases being ruined and the charges not sticking. So he is a perfect scapegoat, and that normally it's on paper that he is directly to blame. However, he's not around a lot, so you know, as far as blaming goes, no one can really do it directly. You know what I mean? I can kind of just blame him.
Okay,
and move on.
who do you like? That's not a person to blame.
Oh,
it's a part of my second question, so I need a.
I'm not gonna lie; these questions are really weird, Tony.
Shut the fuck up! Can you
Do
just
you have
answer
a
the question,
fetish
please?
for this man?
Oh my god, dude! Listen, Kale, I got through 5 interviews with these questions. Can you please not ruin this one?
It was already ruined by you asking it. But go
no,
ahead.
it was working fine. It was perfectly fine.
I like snow.
Okay. Imagine
So do I. If you piss in it, it turns yellow, and then you can eat it.
Imagine
All
you're
right.
driving and you see Snow driving recklessly. He bends a corner, going about 130 miles an hour, and takes out Ken Sama, who works at the burger shop.
I think
Shatters
Ken
his
Sama would
kneecaps.
take his car out before.
Yeah, that'd total that
That
vehicle.
is a
That's
fair
80,000
point.
down the
Fair
drain.
point. Yeah, he's pretty big. He probably totaled the car before you totaled Ken Sama.
Okay, imagine it takes out X. It breaks his kneecaps, breaks his pelvis, rips off his toes. Okay.
Okay.
X is screaming that he's going to sue everybody in the department. You 3 are the only people that know about this. You, Snow, and X. What do you do?
Call medical for X. And then I'm sheriff, so I don't know. Well, Snow's a trooper. Would I be his superior?
Yeah, what would you do? Are you gonna, you try to make a deal? You're gonna allow him to sue us? You're gonna sweep it under the rug? What are you gonna do?
I mean, of course, I think that it would be best to try to handle it outside of a courtroom. I wouldn't necessarily say try to sweep it under the rug. I would explore that option, but if he wanted to take it to court, then that's his right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done with my question.
And why do you think you would be better than your competitors, Jenny Hall, Tracy Martell, Kyle Pred, Richard Dark,
Who
etc.?
the fuck is Tracy Martell?
That's
Isn't
me,
that her name?
asshole.
She's right there.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
what's up? You here for
Like
an interview?
what?
No, I already did mine.
What makes you think you're gonna be? Explain to me. Why do you think you're gonna be better than those guys?
Well, I mean, with Pred, I mean, I know how to spell, I guess. So if we're ever in a situation where someone's trying to blow up America and you have to beat him in a spelling bee, that would be a little better, I guess. But I would say that all of them would be fine choices, and even in certain aspects, they'd be better than me. But I think that one thing that this department and the BCSO department has lacked for a really long time within command is a officer that really knows the streets, really knows how to hit the pavement and talk to people, figure out what issues are, and go from there just with communicating. with civilians. So I think in that aspect, I am certainly better than everyone else who's applied for this position. I'm not sure any of them have ever worked with CIs.
That's so
I'm pretty sure they're all
long.
just bank sluts. And do we really need more of that in command?
That's not true. I've worked with CIs. I've worked with CIs with you, and not a bank slut. Thank you.
This isn't a compliment, or this isn't a competition here. This is my interview. Okay.
And Jenny Hall is actually a really good investigator, and she's actually in MCD. So I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Out of
Well, I don't
curiosity,
know.
what,
I
what
don't
big
know her.
cases have they
That's
closed?
So long.
Yeah. What are they working on?
Jenny Hall, I don't know. You have to ask her.
I'm not, like I said,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying, I'm
Jenny
not,
and
I'm
Daisy
not.
put that serial killer to death.
No, so the,
Oh,
the
right.
gist of
So,
it would
we're
be
gonna-
that
we're gonna
save on
everybody
scale.
would do a good job.
A serial killer.
Well, I was just gonna shit on the old detectives and how they never really did anything, but sure.
But they are actually doing stuff.
Jenny is a
Yeah,
detective
now
now.
they are. Sure. Yeah. Sure, they might
Yeah,
be doing stuff.
and I'm
now,
not a
yeah.
detective. Look at how much I've been able to accomplish without being a detective. Imagine if I actually had some. Imagine if I actually had a little bit of freedom to kind of do things how I wanted a bit, within reason.
Okay.
But just but a
Mm.
little more wiggle room.
I got a follow-up question to this.
I need to be unleashed.
So imagine, and
solid,
have,
solid question. Could
Yeah,
you
Yeah, you
ask
might
it
want to
though?
Yeah,
start
but-
that again. Yeah.
you have
Yeah,
a
I couldn't hear
deputy.
you. No one can hear you. You're
Is
Clear
my
the
throat
throat.
hurting?
You're good now. Go ahead. No,
Now
you're good now.
Go.
Okay, imagine you are the sheriff, okay? And you have a deputy that's aspiring to be an investigator, but he's not getting picked up. But he keeps doing these operations that are getting people shot, and just really not listening to the commanding officers that are on duty. How would you deal with him?
Well, I would probably make him do mandatory ride-alongs with me, so I can show him how things are done properly. And then if he didn't get it past that, probably just ship him off on a boat.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right.
It depends on the scenarios, I guess. It completely depends.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing,
Eric.
these undercover operations, they're risky. Anything can happen, Sometimes people get shot. And when you're dealing with criminals that have guns, it's just, it happens.
Okay. I'll follow up to that. Imagine, you've spoken to this deputy multiple times. You told him, like, hey, just ask before you do. But then he keeps choosing the route of, I'll do and then apologize later.
I can't help but feel that this is about me. Okay, and
No,
you can
what do you
talk with
mean?
Ripley.
This isn't about you.
Communication.
This is not
between
about
Ripley-
you. I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking as a supervisor. Like, how would you? What is your
That's
route
so
to take with
long.
that deputy or officer?
If
Yeah,
he
this is
absolutely
definitely not about you.
If he absolutely refused, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever write a warrant for somebody's shoes?
Just on shoes, just on shoes alone.
Yeah, identifying shoes as a part of the probable cause.
Would I ever do that?
Yeah, just a question. Would you ever do that?
No, not just on shoes alone.
Okay. Would you ever brutally beat someone over the back of the head for running from the police?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Well, because that is actually safer than shooting them. And it's it's one of our safer forms of detainment.
Okay. How many people in the United States of America die while being shot, and how many die while being beat over the head with a fucking mag light? You think a mag
I
light
would
on the
say
head's safe?
I would say gun violence is actually probably higher than mag light.
No. I'm not saying what is the highest rate of crime. I'm asking, if you were to shoot a bullet at somebody, what would the death rate be there?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head, sir, but I'd imagine it's
Exactly.
mhm.
How would you justifiably say beating someone on the head with a fucking mag light is safer than that?
I would assume that getting hit with a flashlight over the head is safer than being shot.
Okay.
It's also a part of the force matrix that we have. It's in our training, sir. You learn in the academy.
Yeah. Well, trainings and SOPs are filled with dumb shit. It's just how it is. We as the
Well, let me ask you, sir. Would you
high
rather me
command
hit you
should
with
be the
this?
one that's changing it.
Would you rather me hit you with the flashlight or shoot you?
Well, it depends on multiple variables, distance, if it's where the bullet's going to impact, all that sort of stuff. I prefer neither.
You have arteries everywhere, sir. You can get shot in the leg, bleed out, and die.
I would prefer to be tased and put in handcuffs.
That was not an
most.
option.
No. I just asked, would you beat someone over the head? I didn't say anything about options.
I would say punching someone in the back of the head.
Nope.
It could be safer than being tased. I mean, people die from tasers all the time. People go into cardiac arrest because of
punching
tasers.
Maybe. I don't know. As soon as you start doing
that's repeated tasing.
It happens though. But yeah, and how often do we have to taser people while we're chasing them?
So if you
every time they
tase
resist,
somebody and
really.
you don't give a break, like let's say you just hold down the taser, right? You repeatedly hold it down, then you could send somebody into cardiac arrest. But if you pull the trigger once on the taser,
How
and
often do
allow
we
the
taser
5
someone
second
once?
But I'm saying, I'm talking about like continuous, just keeping them tased on the ground for like a good minute is very, very deadly, as opposed to tasing once, allowing them to, to react, catch a breath, and tase them again. That's
let
different.
their heart beat normally,
Or just
relax
punch
a
them in the
little
back of the head and throw them in handcuffs. See, but this is the sort of objective thinking that you guys need. You can have me throwing these different scenarios at you, us spitballing, trying to figure out the best way to do things, or you can have another fucking yes man in command.
Well, I mean, is it a
Which
yes
is going to
man,
be most of your interviews.
if
It
we're gonna
probably already has
disagree?
been. Sorry, what's that?
I said, will it be yes man if we disagree? Who would you feel is a yes man inside the command right now?
I don't know. Who's on the roster?
If we're talking HC.
Just regular command.
Oh, Jesus. They're irrelevant anyway. Their input means nothing to me.
Look, anyways, yes, I okay, but to answer your question, I would punch someone in the back of the head to detain them. Yes, I would do that.
Okay. And at what point? Well, I said flashlight the first time, but at what point would you?
You did not say flashlight.
Deem that? No, I definitely did. I said
No, you
a
did not.
baton or a flashlight.
You said beat in the back of the head is what you said. You said that.
Okay. Either way, at what
He
point
did?
would you
No, he
do that?
didn't. After they have, well, it depends on the scenario. I mean, is this guy violent or what? What's happening here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where
it
is the
mag
line
light?
you draw where
I
you
didn't hear
think
him.
that is acceptable?
Okay, let me give you 2 scenarios. Okay.
Sure.
You try to do a traffic stop. You ask for ID. The guy's like, nope. You go into a 1080. He crashes. He runs. Flashlight situation.
Yes.
Okay. As
Don't wanna-
opposed to you go to a bank robbery. Dude jumps into the car. He's already shown his gun, pointing at a hostage. He's talking about blasting this dude if you don't give him what he wants. Same thing. He crashes. You run in after him. Is that a better flashlight scenario?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if not more, that would probably be more of a gun situation.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have your flashlight out of that circumstance at all.
No,
You'd be,
well, I mean,
run over
okay,
the-
so you
does he have
tase
his
this
gun
dude.
away?
Yeah, his gun is away.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd hit him with the flashlight. This guy's got a gun on him.
If he's got a gun on him,
He's-
why
he-
would you risk taking your flashlight out while there's other officers also around that's lives are in danger?
Okay,
If he pulls
after
his
you've
weapon-
tased him once,
If he
right?
pulls
okay,
his
both of
weapon,
these
then he'd
scenario,
get... Right.
both of these scenarios, you've tried to tase once. You've tried to put him in
feel
handcuffs. They broke out of cuffs. They're both running out.
Sure.
Which one would you use the flashlight on?
If I had to choose,
Yes. Which one seems more reasonable to use a flashlight on?
well, the one where the guy has the gun, where I know he has a gun.
Okay.
But both also. Both of them seem
So you would
reasonable.
use the
Out of,
flashlight on the guy that just fled from the traffic stop because he ran a red light?
If he's driving recklessly, I don't want to risk him getting in another vehicle, hijacking a vehicle. and then doing the same scenario, putting pedestrians' lives at risk, other civilians, the high-speed chase. I mean, these things are dangerous.
So who shows the propensity to be more violent, though?
Well, the armed robbers, certainly, but I still think that there's a risk against civilians in both of those scenarios.
Okay.
Anyways, since I was asking the question and Tony was being rude, out of curiosity, why would you ever pick a mag light over a taser or a pistol?
Well, the taser.
Sorry.
So again, it depends on the scenario, but I mean, obviously, taser would be my first choice. But it's not uncommon to run out of our cartridges, or our cartridges go empty for the taser.
Okay. So I mean, it would make sense if you didn't have a taser that you would then use it.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I really prefer? I just prefer my fists, because these guys end up fighting back, and then once they're all tuckered out and tired from that, and I have them detained in the cells, they don't complain as much.
Okay. And at what line do you use your fist on? See, I'm trying to understand, because it's not necessarily you. I know there might have been an issue a long time ago with some people doing this, but I've seen people recently run into a situation where a man's fleeing from a vehicle, 1080, something like that, and some asshole, well, officer, will come across with a mag light or a baton and just start beating the fucking shit out of them. And my question is, do you think that us allowing that is proper procedure, or should we, maybe carry more fucking taser cartridges in our pockets that cost about $2 in the store downstairs?
Okay, so how many times are we gonna? Oh, go ahead. Never mind.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I definitely could see officers needing to carry more taser cartridges.
Well, that's what I'm asking. You would indicate that you would beat the shit out of someone because you don't want to carry more cartridges, right?
Yes. If I didn't have any cartridges, then I would. How else am I going to detain them?
Okay, that's my point. We as command, I don't know what the SOPs say because I don't read them because I'm above the SOPs. This is where you are now going to be in a role where you can change the outcomes of every scenario police are put in. You can put forward requests to make things like this not happen. You understand?
I understand that.
And I'm interested to ask Tony's point of view. When would you consider beating somebody or whatever? Would you also do it when there's no taser cartridges, Tony? Is that the only point?
I think it's scenario based, honestly. I think it's like I was describing earlier. If the person has shown their violence beforehand,
I got a feeling this isn't about
I would
me
switch
anymore.
to an alternative use of force and use a baton. But if the person simply fled from a bank a car stop, and hasn't shown any violence or anything like that, I'd probably use my hands and fists to try to detain someone, tackle them.
My question is, if we know someone is armed and dangerous with a pistol, why would we use melee combat at all on that person?
Well, shooting someone that has their gun away and at that moment isn't a threat. Within that moment, it's typically not a great look for us, and it seems excessive.
Yes, that's totally understandable, unless they've shot people, of course.
Of course. But
like
if they've shot people, then it probably won't even get to that. If they've shot people, then I would expect them to, as soon as officers can get a shot, to take it.
Yeah, so the point I'm making is I don't think there is room at all for melee violence with us unless we are engaged upon it, and it's the only option. That's what I think. If I'm going to put myself in a
This is kind of an OOC conversation.
altercation, and we know they're armed, what is the logic behind that? I'm going into close quarter combat with somebody I know would have a weapon. that
Because
could kill
I
me.
feel like that when I fight people with my fist, Crims prefer that.
My objective, as always, is to take somebody down without injuring anybody.
I'm not saying this is OC.
Correct?
I'm saying this
Oh, well,
conversation
if
would be
possible.
better if we
Nobody
were
getting,
OC.
injured.
That's what I'm saying.
That's our goal. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Well, that's my point. Why would we ever try melee combat with somebody unless they've started on us and it's our only option?
Yeah, if they're armed, I agree with that. Because it could easily
So-
turn around to where they do have a, we're trying to hit them with a flashlight. They have a gun out, and then boom, we just get smoked. So I mean, yeah, we get shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so at that point, if we know that they're armed, I would agree that is a taser or firearm situation. Yes, I agree with that.
Okay. I have another question. Okay. So, say, if you might want to open up your GPS for this one. You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Say you hear right now. There was a plane down at the airfield, the main airfield that is. That somebody got off, shot, robbed, and they're leaving in a black vehicle, seen northbound. It's only just been reported they're leaving from the bottom side of the airfield, and you have police officers, one at Eclipse Boulevard, one over in Mirror Park, and one over at Burger Shot. What do you do with these officers? All mobile vehicles ready to go.
They're in an aircraft.
No, they just left an aircraft. That part's relevant. You got felons leaving Los Santos airfield, and
Okay.
you've just been notified that they're leaving, and they're your 3 closest units.
Okay, and we have officers. Where?
One
at?
Mirror Park, one Eclipse Boulevard, one Burger Shot. What do you think your best play is to try and subdue these criminals? All in mobile vehicles, no helicopter.
Seems like blocking off the freeway would be the best course of action there. I would think most people leaving the airport would be taking the freeway to get wherever they're going. So yeah, just get them on the freeway and try to get the 2 units coming from Burger Shot and Eclipse there to block off the nearest exits from the airport. And then get that 3rd unit down to probably Maze Bank Arena, because they could just bomb it and go north up Strawberry as well.
So you're saying on Laputa northbound, or you mean eastbound?
Northbound.
Okay. That's okay. Trying to get an understanding of how you would command these people.
Yep. That's what I would do.
I've actually got another pretty good question for combat.
So,
Since,
I know.
say, I mean, as a sheriff, you might not necessarily be commanding scenes. You will be,
Sure.
Putting people into command scenes that you think would operate that better. But say you are, in a commanding situation, you're at a bank robbery, and there's one person that you know of inside robbing the bank. There's word that they're gonna shoot the criminal inside if you come in. Do you ever breach that bank? Oh, sorry, ma'am, but you're
Oh
so
my
I
God.
had to hit
Oh
on you.
my god. Oh god.
I'm so sorry. Do you ever breach that bank? And if so, when would
Fine.
you do that, and why?
Do I have eyes on the hostage?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. When do you feel comfortable to breach that bank?
Not until I have eyes on the hostage and have an idea how many people are in the bank. Not until I have an idea of the whole situation.
You 100% know there's one person in the bank, one hostage.
Oh, okay. I 100% know that. Okay. Well, I would still need to get eyes on the situation.
Okay, so
Is there a gun pointed at You know,
Well, that's what I'm saying. When do you define that? If you see there's not a gun, when do you breach in?
I mean, if there's one person, one hostage, I'd probably just wait. I think I'd still wait until the hostage is out of harm's way, I guess. It's
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so the reason you know there's one person in there, you had somebody leave the bank. There was a security guard, and as he walked out, he saw the two people going. This is a different situation. I'm saying, you know, this has happened. There's one criminal, and the hostage is at the back. You know, the hostage is at the back. The criminal walks forward and starts to talk to you. Would you ever take a shot in that situation? You don't know where the hostage is. You just know it's not visible.
No.
Okay.
Because I mean, so okay, but I 100% know that it's only one. It's only one robber and one hostage, right?
Yep. But you
And
don't see you don't see how close he is.
I don't see how close he is. And do I see a gun or anything?
Yeah, you see his gun. He's got a gun out.
He's got a gun out?
Waving it in your direction. Yeah, the criminal, of course.
Oh, yeah. In that case, I would still wait until I got eyes on the hostage.
Okay.
And I would still wait until the hostage is 100% secure, and we know that for a fact.
Alrighty. That sounds okay. Like I said, there's not wrong answers.
Sure, I understand.
For this. I'm just trying to gauge what your brain would work like. All right, this is another one. We're at the jail. We have reports of a helicopter landing inside the jail, and they've killed 2 guards.
Jesus.
As we're starting to arrive on scene, we see the helicopter take off. We take shots at it, but it doesn't go down. Later, we're in the middle of the city, and we see the same helicopter with the same markings flying over the top, confirmed to be the same people. Would you authorize shooting down that helicopter?
It's it's confirmed to be the same people.
And
I don't think
let me see where we are. We would be let's just say we're flying around where the jewelry store is. The old jewelry store.
Yeah,
there.
I don't think I would authorize shooting down any aircraft over the city. I mean, that's just a couple blocks from Hayes Auto. There's people there all the time. That could be a fucking disaster.
Yeah, it could be. So
I don't think I would authorize that.
Yeah, well, that's interesting to know. Let me think of another.
Yeah, he's grilling me, man. I don't hate it though. I would like to touch on something though, if you don't mind, with that bank robbery scenario. So as I said, I do have my strengths and weaknesses. I don't do a lot of bank robberies. So I think, having someone in a command, I mean, we already do have people in a command position that are good at that kind of stuff. I think for me personally, if I was sheriff, talking with those guys and, kind of seeing how things go down in their perspective, I think that'd be really important because, not that I don't know what to do in bank robberies. I do. It's just not something that I do a lot.
Of course, you work to your strengths. It makes sense.
Sure. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to backtrack on my answer. I stand by it. I'm just, I would just need some more perspective on that.
Yeah, no, that's it's fine. It's sensible. You got any other edgy type scenarios we could throw at him, Tony, that would be like tactical, but also
sure, throw them at me.
The reason I'm asking these is obviously because these are somewhat authorized by people right now. I've got the opinion that some of this is fucking stupid, and I
think I'm the most hated cop by big crim streamers.
SOP. But I don't think we have people
like who you guys listen to.
These positions that would question these, like you said, and go against the grain. So that's why I'm sort of asking them. I don't know if you've got any that would be similar to these, Tony.
Yeah, throw them at me.
I do have another one, unless you got one, Tony.
No, go ahead. I don't have any kill.
Okay, so okay, At what point in time do you think it's okay to take primary in a police chase, or someone to take primary? Not necessarily you, just a person in general.
I think before anything like that happens, it needs to be communicated. I think that if you see primary struggling and you're secondary saying something like, "Hey, I'm secondary. You know, I just got my car repaired. It looks like you might be struggling. Do you want me to take it?" Something like that. I don't think you should just take that shit unless primary's spun out. You know what I mean? And unless it's a situation like that where obviously they're not gonna, you know, where they've spun out or something. That's a little different. But yeah, if things are going smoothly and there's seemingly no issue, but you know you feel like that. You know, maybe it looks like they're struggling. Maybe it seems like they might want the relief. I don't think it's a big deal to ask.
Okay.
You know?
And at what point in time do you think police in a high-speed pursuit should put their vehicle crossways in traffic to slow or have contact with the speeder?
I actually think that vehicles being used tactically like that is something that's lacking. I'll see situations where we have 6 cars, just, you know, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but like four or 5 cars, that's not too uncommon. You know, just falling in a straight line, right? We don't. I don't understand why a car doesn't break off and just try to like set up more things like. Not necessarily like that, but where, you know, they are trying to like slow traffic or being in a position where, you know, they could slow things down a bit to get a little more control.
Okay. So when I say this, I'm saying slowing down's cool. That's all well and good. I mean using the vehicle. So
like setting it up to where you're trying to like get the car to like crash right into you.
Yeah.
That's like an officer safety sort of situation, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, and when we are in high-speed pursuits and there is, you know,
Blocking now.
you know, we've got permission to S1. Do you think it's safe to, or do you think we should only do S1 maneuvers? I'm not sure if the SOPs read specifically or whatever at the moment. Do you know what are the S1 SOPs, Tony? Do you know? Is it still only
SOPs?
Well, the fucking pit maneuvers, S1s, whatever the fuck you want to call it? When can we start immobilizing a vehicle where is quote unquote safe?
So they have to ask for permission to do so, and whoever the highest ranking. Generally, if a trooper isn't involved, then we have the chase and we can authorize pits or whatever. But if there's no troopers, then it's the watch commander that authorizes it.
That's
Okay.
so long.
Yeah, well, I've definitely noticed that SOP is not being followed. Okay, so when do you think you would authorize a pit? Would you be okay with authorizing pits on a highway at speeds over 150 miles an hour?
It's so situational. I don't think that authorizing pits is that black and white. You know, I mean, would I be okay authorizing a 100-mile-an-hour pit if this person has already ran over 4 people in wheelchairs outside of the hospital? Yeah, I would. Would I be okay authorizing a pit 100 miles an hour on the freeway after this guy, robbed a person and they've been chasing him for 5 minutes? No, I wouldn't on that case.
Okay. Yeah, no, I understand that. But, okay, so, for instance, do you think there may be an issue where if I or you or someone was to authorize a pit, we're in the city going 40 miles an hour and it would be safe to do so there. Do you think there's an issue with communication in which these officers would go on a highway and continue to pit at high speeds? Do you think there might be some sort of miscommunication there? Have you seen anything like that?
Well, you know, again, sir, I feel like a lot of these situations, have I personally seen anything like that? No. I don't think I have. I mean, I probably have, but just off the top of my head, I can't think of any specific situation right now.
Okay.
Trooper Soze and Andrews, do I have permission to copy these questions and ask them at the debate so that everyone has a chance to like answer them? Because I feel that they're relevant to everyone, right? You would want to get an answer
They
from
might.
everyone.
They might be relevant, but the debate's tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
What time is the
I'll be there
debate?
to.
Oh,
Well,
you'll
it's-
be there? Like
yeah,
at 2
it's,
So we're
p.m.
good.
Eastern?
You think
Isn't
it's
it early
you
as
think
shit?
it's best that we ask if we
Yeah,
should
it's
shoot
like
down a
12
helicopter
down
at a debate?
What?
I think it's good. At the end of the day, we are still trying to show the community that we see issues and we're trying to resolve
Eastern,
issues
1
rather than
CST.
kicking them under the rug.
I was going to
think
start
that's a
early
much
anyways
better
tomorrow
look on
because
the
I got to
police
end
force,
early.
than being silent about.
And I also have a court case.
What happens?
Oh,
in our
tomorrow's
city.
going to be packed.
Okay.
But the answer to the question will be no because you will be there. That's what you said, right?
I got to end at 9
yeah,
my time tomorrow.
are we going to be able to ask questions there too?
So I
at
was
the
gonna
debate?
get
Is
on
that,
early.
is that what's going to happen?
I would
Yeah,
imagine you
think
guys
so.
are running it. Yeah.
Ooh, I got some
I
meetings
thought,
I got to
didn't you say
reschedule.
yesterday or earlier, Tony, that we were going to do the debate a little later or something?
I got to do that.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking what time you're gonna the earliest you can be in.
Yeah. So what time did we end up saying? I can't remember.
2:30
gonna get up.
PST.
Okay, let me have a look.
So that's
No G Fuel.
2.5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Wait.
2.5 hours.
2
yo.
CST. No, what?
That's
No.
3.5
PST.
hours.
2
2
PST.
PST.
That's
Oh.
3.5
Yeah,
hours.
three
yo.
and a half hours. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 5. Sorry.
So
Yeah, no,
4:30.
that should be
So,
okay.
yeah, okay. All right. Never mind. I can make my meetings, I think. Can I? I got to see. Yeah.
Wait, is that like 5:30 EST?
Yes. 5:30
Okay, thank you.
is yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to
Okay.
touch on some of the things that I see as a issue, but I expect people to step forward and take care of certain things, and I feel like it doesn't happen a lot of the time. There's a lot of community management that could be there that I don't think
Sure.
is there, and I feel like the roles of sheriff and the chief of police should be the ones that are engaging with the community and understanding our issues and frustrations with them.
So that's kind of how I view it, sir. All these situations you're describing, of course, I think it is good for chief or sheriff to have an idea of what to do in that scenario. With all that being said, I mean, I don't think things aren't black and white, and sometimes we are going to make mistakes on our hands, on our end. It's going to happen. But like you just said, all those things, I think that's more of like sergeants and like, command. That's more of them to lead situations. I think that chief and sheriff should be more working with the community roles, making sure that 911 calls, that sort of stuff, community shit is really being touched on. Because, ultimately, you are kind of the poster boy for your department when you're the chief or sheriff, right?
Yeah.
So why not have them on the
And,
front line of, community stuff?
Yeah, the reality is, if you're chief or sheriff, at the end of the day, the entire police force will more than likely reflect upon both of you equally. So, you need to work for both sides, all sides.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to ask.
Alrighty. Well, unless Nancy or Mayor, you got anything else?
Wrangler, have you ever fucked on the couch behind you?
I've been fucked on that couch by Divine and Toretti
Okay.
That's so what.
and Metzger and Bobby.
Oh, damn. Well, you need to get a new couch, Andrews.
Hey, is
Sounds
that Wiz
like
Khalifa's
absolutely.
ex-girlfriend out there? Is that Amber Rose?
Wait, what?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
All right, Mr. Wrangler, I
I'm
appreciate you
disgusted with
you
myself
coming in
now.
today. Did you have anything additional you wanted to add before we send you off into the wild?
That's
Mayor,
so long.
you only asked one
Nope.
question. You sure?
Sure did.
Come on.
I mean,
Come
as
on,
long as
Mayor.
you're open to having an open line of communication with myself in City Hall, that's extremely important, given that there
Mayor,
are a lot of
if
issues that
I-
you guys face that we have to help solve.
And I tell you what, Mayor, if I am sheriff, and even now, even if I'm not sheriff, anytime you want to go on a ride along, I will take you if it's approved. But if I'm sheriff, because I think it is important for you. I think I think that we should do that. I think it's important for you to see what we go through and why we need money. Also, just perspective. It's important. I mean, I spent a whole day with you, and now I understand why you are the way you are.
What do you mean by that, Wrangler?
Stressed out.
True. But I mean,
Either way,
they would be comparable positions. They're doing something that's intended to be for the good of a lot of people and to make sure that a lot of people are heard and that their issues are addressed.
absolutely. Well, hey, I look forward to being screamed over by Pred in the debate tomorrow, and we'll see you guys there.
See you there. Wait, where is it at? Is it at city? Where?
Yeah,
Where is
it's
it?
your home.
My home.
Can I dress like this for the
In the
day?
courtroom.
What are you wearing different? The hat?
Yeah, just the
The
belt,
basket.
really.
I guess.
The sheriff
Sweet.
across his chest.
Come on, let's go.
All right. I guess we can call.
Hey,
in
Cornwood, good luck in there.
Cornwood.
Yep, mind you.
Redo the other one because we didn't ask the same question.
But I think that's the thing though. That's what I was.
Where you
saying.
going, Wrangler?
I need some IFX,
Maybe just get.
All right.
and I need to stop walking like an asshole.
Oh, I have something for you.
Ooh, thanks. I am stressed out. Let me get some of these IFX in my blood. Damn, I think I nailed that. I think I did good. His interview? Ah, Cornwood actually might do well.
That's so long.
Cornwood might do well. Yeah, not bad for Sheriff Cadet. I need a taser too, and a watch. And cartridges. Oh, so Soze, not a big fan of melee, huh? I don't know. I like fighting people. Did I just buy 10 watches? That sucks. Oh, damn, they're kind of expensive too. Do I think I could get Sheriff? Yeah, I think I'd be good at Sheriff. Because, you know, like, Sheriff, it's not really more, it's not like commanding. Like, here's the thing. People like leading bank robberies and shit. The PD already has that. They already have that shit. They have too much of that shit. The PD needs more like, hey, why are these 911 calls going unanswered? You know what I mean?
So, like,
And like
that's
that
what
kind of
we
shit, you
have
know?
them
Like more like
debate in a room, like individually asking them. the
more
most
community
questions,
policing.
Or do you want to do that in front of like the?
What time did you
civilians?
need something? I'm sorry. We're doing interviews.
RP direction. Yeah, I think the PD needs more RP focused officers.
Hello.
And less SOP Andes. How do you think I did in there?
Well enough.
Well enough for what?
Just well enough. Honestly, I don't think you'd make a bad
The
sheriff,
Crim should want
Wrangler.
Wrangler to be
Oh.
sheriff.
Pushing
He won't
boundaries.
be on the streets to
What
pump them full
boundaries
of
do
justice.
I push?
Plenty, you know.
The charge on you that you got found guilty of?
No. No. You realize I used to have a document in my phone called complaints about Wrangler. I got rid
Yeah,
of
and
it.
how
It
many
took up
of
too
them
much
were
space.
from convicted criminals?
No, they were from the DOJ as well.
Well,
You
no one
push
talked to me about
buttons,
it.
You know, people gotta be heard. and
I mean,
know
I
that
would-
they
I
got
mean-
someone who's got their back. You know.
Yeah, I understand that, but the DOJ has never came to me about any
Yeah,
issues
was there
at
something
all.
you needed,
So what am I
Mr.
supposed to
Producer,
do?
or Can we get to our interviews here or?
Well, that's the thing. Communication is key.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
I'm not saying you're totally in the wrong or they are or whatever else, but
No.
fine. I think you did fine.
I'm sorry.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Goodbye, Mayor.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Wrangler.
Bye,
So,
crime mayor.
what I was asking is, wouldn't it be better to have like three? I don't know how many questions were asked here, but like three.
Man, Soze is on one. He's gonna fucking grill you.
Really now?
Oh yeah, he grilled me.
My
in
man,
there.
I saw the other interviews.
Really?
Yeah.
You did incredibly well. Well thought
Really?
out answers with a clear
Yeah.
idea of engagement and
Yeah,
issues to
Soze's on
resolve.
one. Oh yeah, he's gonna grill you. You better get ready.
That's so long.
Kind of a grill.
Foreman. Foreman,
Oh,
full
damn,
on both
that's a good
both
stuff.
sides.
Sounds damn good.
That does
That's
sound.
so
I'm
long.
a little hungry now. When's your interview? Right now?
Oh hell, I don't know. I got some damn issues here. I see. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh,
It's like I'm
okay.
having a damn out of body experience.
Take a while to get out of your body, Cornwood.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell this is.
All right, well,
But
let
ain't
me know
good. I don't damn
if
much.
I can help you.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
All right, have a nice day now.
See you, Cornwood.
That's so long.
Fuck it, let's make Cornwood mayor. Or not mayor. Oh no, we should. We should make Cornwood sheriff mayor. How do you think I did?
I don't know. I stopped listening like 3 minutes into it.
How do
It
you
took
think
too
you did?
long. I mean, I don't want to be sheriff, so not good.
Let me see this.
I told them I want Jenny to be sheriff. I only did it because Andrews made me do it.
To explain like what I want to do, and they've
Hold
all
on a
agreed that
second
they want
here.
to support me. There is a list for either me or Tribble.
What is that? Copper saying?
Did Hall win yet, or?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. Working on it.
Oh my God, this list is fucking
Yeah, I thought you were Claire.
awesome.
Oh shit.
Every
Yeah.
It's
single
not an
person
insult. She's actually
has
really
actually.
Yeah, but can you stop yelling out there?
just talking normally.
We have Jay Snow, A. Casterman, O. Copper. Oh, yeah, Olive Copper and Olive Copper.
Yeah, but all these cops are
Ripley,
boring, though.
Williams, Lamb. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. We have dispatch. We have judges, EMS. We have doctors. We have business. Abdul.
See, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. She's spending her time going out there. She's spending her time going out there doing paperwork to become sheriff. I'm on the streets. I'm on the fucking streets. Yeah, I think that I really do think that we need less SOP Andes, man, and way more RP, like cops. Way more. Isn't it decided by vote? I don't know. I mean, I'd imagine ultimately it's up to Coyle and Andrews probably. I don't know though. All right. I feel like you're being
All
quiet.
right. You said hold on.
That's true,
Hey, what the fuck?
Mike Block for sheriff. Hey, if everyone had a gun, there wouldn't be crimes. Hello, everyone.
Until I'm off duty, basically, into shift 3 hours where it's like there's no.
Oh, hello, Wrangler.
Supervisor.
Hey, you're
Get
looking
ready.
good, Wrangler.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Just got out of my
Yeah.
sheriff interview.
How'd that go?
Great. Well, they would
I think
give
it went
you a,
well.
Was that a park ranger badge you got there on your hip? What is that? That's definitely not
Is that
BCSO.
is that an FIB badge?
I don't know.
Did you-
Andrew said I could
Government?
wear it.
They make you a federale?
I don't know. They told me to wear
looks
it.
federal.
They said keep that. Keep that on. You
Wait
look
a minute.
good.
Are you?
Were they laughing when they said that? Because
They were not bluffing, whatever that is.
laughing, it's like
Did they make you
boldly
the sheriff?
laughing.
Well, no. The debate's tomorrow, where I'm gonna get screamed over by Pred most of the time.
Oh, I think everybody's gonna get screamed over by Brett.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna let him tire himself out, and then I'm gonna talk.
Hey,
That's my
just
strategy.
so you know, if you want to look into Pred, he's definitely committing actual crimes on duty. 100%.
Yeah, but he's Andrew's son. Nobody cares.
Well, hold on.
He's been doing it and openly admitting to it in every single PD meeting.
What's he doing?
Nobody cares.
Okay. Well, he.
Well,
I
he's
found
stealing
out
lockpicks and he's selling them. He's stealing electronics and selling them. He's selling PD cameras.
He's also
that should be happening.
He's also been beating Burger Shot employees in the back of Burger Shop by demanding them letting him in, and
Does
then
Rose know this?
demanding free food.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking hate talking.
Yeah, he's
in
pretty
here. Can we go
cool.
outside?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't
got
like talking in
cadets.
here either.
Hey, you want me to take out a cadet?
No.
Hey, Shepard. Hey,
Can I have my
come on
cert back?
outside.
Yes.
All right, nice.
You wrote all your reports, right? If I go look
Yep.
in, everything's written. What is that?
No. Oh.
What?
I would. There was a bit of a mandatory vacation. I'll do it right now.
What the hell is happening?
I had some, I had some vacation days that I had to take.
I only see him missing 2.
Why did you didn't put in for any vacation times, Wrangler? What the fuck is
I
that
know-
about?
well, they
If
were
you don't
stacking
use
up.
it, you lose it. Yeah, it's use
Start
it
of
or
your
lose
shift.
it when you're at
I
the
called
cap.
but I called your house
Yeah.
and nobody picked up, and I called your cell phone and it wasn't ringing.
Yeah.
Did
You
you,
didn't put
did
in
you get
for any
those other
vacation.
reports done? The
Actually,
ones
you
that
know,
were, like-
this scenario here where the report is pending, that it's because of this. Someone realized I was so stressed out and I needed to take a bit of a vacation. So yeah, looking
Now
at this
look you,
report,
you
it's
work for
stressing
the
me out
federal
again.
Government now.
Yeah. But anyways, I'll
Don't
have
worry,
that. I'll have that to
Pred's the guy with 11 missing reports, including an investigative report. So
you. Nice. Off the hook.
Yep.
No, he's
don't
not off
worry.
the hook.
All right.
No,
so
no, you are. You're,
He
I'm
has
off
to he has to the end of the night, and if he doesn't do it tonight, then I'm gonna talk to Freddy about
who?
punishing
Fred
him.
does?
Yes.
Damn, that sucks. So can I have my cert back?
Yes.
Done.
Congratulations, Wrangler.
Nice. Full.
Oh, you're no longer a cadet.
Also, did anybody add
Are you
those
whispering
15s?
to Eddie?
Oh, sorry.
No, I think this is. Or maybe he is. Did
This
anyone
is
do
just-
what?
Those 15 strike points that I said you needed to get because you kept calling yourself a cadet.
I said cadeputy, is what I was
No,
saying. They just
you weren't a
misheard me. I said
Eddie,
cadeputy.
you're probably blowing this out of proportion. So what if, if
Okay,
Wrangler
hold up,
misrepresented
hold
his
up.
rank? What was this, in front of a tourist or in front of a concerned parent or something? What do you?
No,
what
it was in front of actual people who were being arrested.
People being arrested? He said this?
Yes.
I
In
said
front
the
of the judge
deputy.
on the stand. On the stand, you called yourself a cadet.
We
What?
talked about that already.
Wait,
and
he
it was
did
a
this
bit
on
of a
the stand?
miscommunication. Toretti and I talked about this. I thought we were over it. Why do you got to bring up old shit? You see?
Wait, why didn't I ever
You're
hear
bringing
about
this up.
this?
No one's talking about my
Jesus
speedy
Christ.
case.
What the hell is... Oh, it's time.
That's Amber
Sorry.
Rose.
Oh,
It's
okay.
what?
What's that
Big
smell?
fan of your
It's
work.
shit. What?
What work?
What work?
She doesn't do
What
anything.
work?
She models, right?
I don't even
Really?
think. I don't even think she does that really.
So you're
All
saying
right,
you're
well-
looking at my body? I'm so confused.
It's very,
No, I'm not
Why
looking-
You guys can
Who
continue
is
your
this?
conversation. I don't know why the
What?
conversation
That's-
was changed.
Who
like
is
that.
this?
Look,
I don't know.
You're bringing up
You-
all
you
this
got your
old
search.
shit.
It's
We already
okay.
hashed it
You're
out. No
back.
one's talking about my
Just-
amazing case last night with Speedy, the meth dealer.
hell
How'd
yeah.
that work?
Hell
Wrangler,
yeah,
the hero,
man.
got the convictions
Get
we were looking
wrangled.
for.
Oh,
Yep.
you got drug trafficking?
Good
No.
shit, man.
Good shit.
But we got
Well, we got
felony
everything
with,
that we could get.
we got
Blonde boy
felony with
shit.
intent to destroy. And I think
Bam.
that accessory charge that we talked about would have stuck. But the DA was like, no,
I
full-blown
kinda think
drug
so,
trafficking.
too.
And then she didn't even show up. Damn
Oh, I
it.
gotta find my cadets.
Damn,
So
what
you had
the
to
fuck?
prosecute yourself, or did they
Hold on.
send an ADA in? Oh, that's right. They sent
No.
an ADA in there.
Yeah, John Doe, I think his name is.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he did
this
my
like the
case
He's
They-
too.
they
actually
tried-
pretty
charge,
good. I
though?
actually like him. I gotta admit.
Yeah, John Doe's actually really good. I went through his case.
That's so
He represented
long.
Rhodes. He's actually pretty good.
yeah, he's
They tried
actually
to
good.
they tried to call me as a witness for that only because I signed the warrant, and I spoke to the DA and both the lawyers, and they said they would set up a deposition with me to answer 12 questions before the trial, and then they just didn't. So
That sounds
Didn't you
about
just
right.
sign the warrant?
that's literally all I did. was
Why-
sign the
Hey,
warrant.
Why'd
real
you
quick
need to
though,
go?
before we get too sidetracked, so in that
Yeah.
case, Winsong did take the stand, and she did say in front of Speedy and all the Vagos that he told her that Putos Frutos was a drug front.
Okay, well, I'm
So-
gonna talk to the
So if she
DOJ.
ends up dead, okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to the
Go
DOJ
get
about
Avagos in
just shutting that
custody
business down at
immediately.
the very least.
Yeah, no, you're 100. Yeah, no.
What
Okay,
the
they made her
fuck?
say that shit on the stand.
I made her say that on the stand.
Oh my
well,
god.
Because she was trying to spin it, and I don't know if the Vagos talked to her or whatever, but she was trying to spin it to where I beat her and made her say shit. And what happened was I tactically punched her to make her not look like a snitch.
Wait, what?
She asked me to do it.
What the fuck?
She was asking for it.
Smart.
She was
Thank you. Thank
punched?
you. That is because I got her in front of the apartments, and she was like, punch me in the face so I don't look like a snitch, and put me in handcuffs and take me away. And I said, okay. It's for her safety. It was for her safety.
I mean, it is for her safety. I don't see much of an issue with it.
Okay, all right. So then you decide after doing that, you put her on the stand in front of everyone and basically signed her own death warrant?
No, this was weeks before that. So I guess technically, yeah, after that I did.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
so yes.
I mean, to be fair, if she
probably gonna
wasn't, well, you know, if she was,
I didn't-
okay,
listen.
I'm kind of with Wrangler on this one. If she was kind of beating around the bush, then she had to say it on the stand.
Yeah, you would have.
I get what you're saying, but think about the next time we have somebody for an actual big case that needs to say something about murder or something. They're just going to be like, I remember what happened with Windsong. I ain't going to be that. Hell no.
Well,
give me your worst, Wrangler. I ain't going to die like Windsong.
Well, now you see, I already thought about that. If she
Okay.
lied, then I recorded her interview, and I would have jammed her up with perjury.
Very, very good.
So
It
she
still
didn't
doesn't
have a choice.
Fix our situation about next time,
Well, does it not? Because then the situation after that, they'll be like, oh man, remember what Wrangler did to Windsong? Now she can't even testify anymore because she has a perjury charge. That sucks. See? Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's your logic is baffling.
What? It's win-win.
Yeah, in a way, I guess.
I'm not the one that decided to work for drug traffickers, okay? That's on Windsong.
True. All right. All right. So, Divine, any investigations I need patrol to keep an eye out for or pass along? Do you have anything pops up or
During this
avoid
shift.
fucking up for you? Yeah.
Just hold on. Just try not to respond. I mean, listen, respond down in the south side, but like, I know something happened down in the south side where they were fucking livid. Something happened. Patrol. Well, some deputy beat the fuck out of. Did you hear about this?
That was like 2 weeks ago.
I know that was
even-
2 weeks ago.
Hutch is looking for you.
It wasn't even
He
around.
needs your
Yeah,
driving.
I'm on my way to give him a driving test.
There was
Okay,
a deputy
you're
that beat
gonna
the fuck
service
out of
him?
the ballas down there in their territory, like one
Your
against
driving
five.
services.
And he just started swinging
Yeah.
on them.
Holy shit.
Okay, all right.
And
Who
he
is
got
this?
put down to cadet.
Okay,
Billiam
goodbye.
Williams.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I read about that.
I know that Luca was telling me that I don't know who exactly, but
Tracy
somebody from patrol went down there. I guess pissed him off a lot. And